Welcome back to our series of organised play videos here from Cheap Thrills on the Isle of Wight. This is round 1, game 2 of our winter game night tournament, taking place in late December. Legal sets are up to Data and Destiny. We've got Bix on the left playing Kit, and Matt on the right playing Engineer in the Future. So Matt tends to have two styles of play essentially. He either plays Engineer in the Future when he wants to win, because there's a new playmat, or he plays Weird Jank, like no ice decks. So Hedge Fund, click 1, Ice Ice, standard opening for the Corp. And because Engineer in the Future's ability, Matt's on 10 credits rather than the usual 9 that most corporations get. Okay, so Bix starting now. Click 1's a special order, probably going straight for a code breaker. I believe he's running a Yogg Magnum Opus deck. So it's going to be the Yogg, I imagine. Searching through the deck. At least it's not near the top. The worst thing is when you play a special order, of course, and your top card is the card you're looking for. In fact, there's the Yogg right towards the bottom of his deck. So that's Yogg out online. Yogg's obviously going to break stuff for free, but only up to a strength 3. That could possibly be Bix's undoing. Shuffles back up his stack. So click 2 is install the Yogg. Okay, click 2 take a cred. Click 3 put the Yogg out. Click 4 make a run. The first ice kit. Ahaha! It's an Eli, strength 4. So even though Eli becomes a code gate, Kit bounces straight off, and Matt's got his HQ protected now. Matt draws click 1. There's the hedge fund for money. And then install. He's going to get another credit for that. And that's the real strength in Engineer in the Future, right? You're always making money every turn. Okay, Bix moneying up. Hit R&D and force the res. There's a draw. Yeah, running R&D. There's next silver. So Matt likes running next ice. So, but that's really not going to matter against Yogg, because even when you've got 100 subroutines, Yogg's going to break them for free. There's Matt with the pad campaign. He's going to start getting that drip of money in. The annoying thing of pad campaign, especially against Engineer in the Future, is they're going to keep making money regardless. Just whether Bix thinks that's worth getting rid of. There's click 1 install, which is another credit for Matt. Jackson, resed and clicked. And installed some ice on R&D, and that should, we assume, shore up R&D again. Okay, so Bix has got the ice carver out now, so that actually answers the Eli problem. So he's in HQ, clicks through it, thanks to the ice carver, lowering Eli's strength down to a 3. Yogg's going to break that for nothing, and we might see something here. Okay, see some ice, not sure what it was. Bix money's up for click 4. There's the pad, drip, mandatory draw at the start of the turn. Jackson's for click 1. So what does Matt need here to score out? A single ice 4, even up to strength 4 now, is no longer safe. Install. Maybe bluffing out a 3-pointer. More likely team sponsorships if I remember what the deck Matt was playing today. Okay, so Bix throws down the same old thing. Clicks for credit, draw for click 3. And he runs HQ for click 4. Gets in again for 3, and we've got... Okay. There's the second pad now, so Matt's going to start generating money. Essentially 3 clicks per turn if he's installing, thanks to the ID. Okay, that's HQ taken care of. Jackson for click 2. What's the plan now for Matt? Presumably he wants to get a scoring remote online and get 2 ice down somewhere soon. Installs and throws something away. Okay, draw click 1 for Bix. So Matt's now got barriers at the at the back of each of his 2 centrals that he's protecting right now. So Bix's ability really not worrying Matt anymore, unless he can get some more icebreakers out. There is the self-modifying code. And he's drawing click 4. Bix is going to have to discard some cards. And that's at Escher. Res in a team sponsorship, which means we've probably got a score coming. Yeah, triple advance on that card at the end. That's a Project Vitruvius for Matt, so that's going to fire the team sponsorship to install from HQ or Archives. Nice of all, that means Matt still gets his ID ability for installing this turn. So what's coming down? None of the Archives cards by the look of it. Ice on R&D? Yeah, Ice is R&D. Ignores the install cost because that's the ability on the team sponsorship. So he still gets his credit for the ID ability. That's not a bad start for Matt. Click 1's draw for Bix. Another draw for Bix. So lots of cards, not a lot of money to use those cards. 2 clicks for might end the turn. He's going to have to discard 2 cards. Matt brings in his pads in his draw. Bix is just discarding. So Cyber Cipher and something else. Matt there with all the Adonis campaigns apparently in his hand. Might as well install some of those down. Bix really can't afford to be trashing them right now, and it can just send Matt's money through the roof really quickly. Okay, Jackson click 1. That's a hedge fund for money. Install, which also gets him another click because of the ID ability. Bix is going to have to check that remote because he can't afford Matt to sneak out another free advance 2-pointer. Okay, 3 clicks for money. Is this going to be SMC Magnum Opus? Yep, so we're popping the SMC instant speed after click 3. I think this is going to be Magnum Opus. That seemed to be what Bix was doing when I've played him previously. Yeah, there's the Magnum. It's going to empty his bank. He's got to check that face down remote though, because he can't let Matt get 2 cards out like that in a row. Although would Matt be ballsy enough to do it? No, he clicks the Magnum, and it's just another pad campaign. He's alright, but Matt now set up for life now on money, I'd imagine. So Bix can generate money quick. He can deal with those pads. He can deal with the team sponsorship. He can get rid of the Jackson. But it does take time. He's going to have to give up 3 or 4 turns just to get those things done. And does he think it's worth it? That's an install on ice there at the end. Double ice. So whatever's going in here, he obviously wants safe. Presumably that's going to become Matt's scoring server. Click 1 Opus. Click 2 is the same old thing. Same old thing? It's a snowball. Opus again, click 3. Click 4 is running HQ. There's the Eli. You can get through that with Yogg. And that's the bounce. Okay. So there's all of the pad campaigns coming in. Matt draws. We're going to see an agenda go down in that remote. Triple ice on that remote now. Installs. And a new remote as well at the end of the table. Really should have asked them to set up closer to the table and put their bits at the other end, but oh well. Okay, so that card next to team sponsorship is the card Matt's just installed. He's just moved the servers along to make a bit of space. Those pad campaigns stacking up. Okay, Bix is triple clicking Magnum for 6 credits. Poke that. He's got to, yeah, poking that server at the end. So Matt reses the pop-up window. That becomes code gate anyway, but it already is. Bix gets through it. And then he's going to hit Swordsman. Bix hasn't got a way to break that. No AI programs, that's not a problem, but he is going to suffer net damage. And we hit Borrowed Satellite. Then Matt reses next bronze. Strength 2, he is in. Aha! Gila hands, okay. So Matt presumably knew Bix would get in there, but maybe just testing things. Seeing if he'd run. If not, Matt gets it, and then he really would be comfortable for money. So Bix now gets 1 agenda point to Matt's 2. Matt brings in the free pad campaign credits, makes his draw. So although he's triple iced that server, it's pretty porous. There's not a lot to actually keep Bix out there right now. Now, even if he installs some on the outside, that is likely to become code gate via Bix's ID. So server not necessarily secure right now. Ooh, that's 6 points for agendas in Matt's hand now. So he's going to have to look at installing one and chancing it, or pitch them and bring them back via Jackson. Matt's just weighing up his options now. Okay, installing the 4th piece of ice on that server. That's got to be something. Is the code gate going? Okay, I think he's trashing the swordsman and the pop-up window there. It's got to be something of strength 5 or higher to keep Bix out of there. Okay, yeah, so click 1 is archives. Jackson goes. That's going to sort out the problem we just saw with Matt's hand of agendas. 3 face-down cards. Top 2 agendas from that last hand. I'm not sure what the other face-down was.
When I showed the camera in my hand, I had 3 Adonis.
Okay, so those Adonises have gone. Matt's obviously decided that Adonis isn't going to be something needed this game. He's done alright for money so far. Bix, obviously bringing in the Magnum Opus credits, can trash those Adonises pretty simply now, so not worth playing. Matt's just moved along that remote for us to make it a bit easier. So Bix is running R&D. Matt's just remembering what he's put down there. Res is the architect. We can yog through that, not a problem. Next silver. Okay. So let's go 3 subroutines on that. 6 credits for a single access. That's not good money. Yeah, he's just going to bounce off that. That seems smart. Third click. What's he? Okay, Bix is running the empty remote. Okay, I think Bix possibly made a mistake there, but quite admirably he's decided that he's just gonna.
Oh, I see. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so that's
He was trying to res that ice, I guess.
already done your kit. Oh, straight 3 barriers.
So Bix, yeah, making the Escher run on HQ.
Yep. So 6 in total.
Yeah, so all 5 credits he's got, plus his last click.
Yep, so Asher happens, and you get to move the ice around.
Oh, I think there's a misclick there, isn't there? We had click 1 archives, click 2 R&D, click 3 he run on that remote at the end. Maybe Matt let him take that back, because click 4 he needed for the Escher and to break the Eli. So he's going to play the Escher now, which lets him rearrange all this ice.
That's 4 barriers.
So you probably want...
Definitely want code gates on the inside.
Yeah, code gates on the inside, put those next barriers on the outside so you can click through them for 0.
Yeah,
The architect can stay there if you want to give up the R&D.
yeah, you actually want barriers on the same 4. Strength barriers.
Bix just trying to decide where to move the stuff around.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we're just going to swap around those two, the unresed card and one of those next barriers. So Matt is going to bring in his pads.
Right, beginning of turn. 1,
Yeah, free pad.
throw them around.
Mandatory draw. So what's Matt's plan now?
Okay, so. Oh! What Jackson? I've got Jackson in play.
Haha. Matt goes to
No card there.
Matt goes to play a Jackson, doesn't have one, but presumably there is a Jackson. Okay, shoring up R&D there with the install. Okay, Bix is double click on Magnum Opus for 4 credits.
Time on the round, Sam. Or sorry. Do we know time on the round?
25 minutes.
Click 3 draw. Click 4. Cyber Solutions mem chips, that's plus 2 MU. That helps with that Magnum Opus, because Magnum, it's a nice way to make money. It does cost you 2 of your memory units. And there's all that drip money for Matt. Makes his draw. Okay, shoring up that remote. We're going to need to see an install now, surely. Another ice. Installs the agenda. It's got to be. He's going to wait it out. Take a bit. Okay, so Bix double clicking Opus again for 4 credits. Has he got a Sentry Breaker to get down? Click 3 draw. Okay, click 4 motivation. Not a card we see too often. Used to be played with Oracle May for that weird motivation Oracle May draw engine. So Matt takes in his 3 credits, makes his draw. Install. Take the ID credit. Is he going to advance it this turn? 2 advance. Click 3. Take a bread. Okay. Bix is click 1 Opus. Click 2 draw. He's going to have to run that. Click 3, sure gamble. Takes him up to 10 credits. And click 4's got to be run on that remote. Yeah, click 4 on that remote. So click 1's pop-up window. Matt gets a cred. Bix is going to yog through it. Oh, next gold. So we're on 1, 2, 3, 4. Trashes 4 programs, does 4 net damage. Bix is only holding 3 cards. That's the game. So next gold wins it there for Matt. So that's not bad. 2 agenda points scored, but the next gold does the damage. And next really can. Next gold's a killer in the next ice suite if you can get it up and online. Even at 4 net damage, enough to kill a player. Get it up to 5 or 6, and you've got yourself a pretty guaranteed kill there. So that's not bad. Matt gets a 4-point sweep in that round, and we'll be back with round 2 soon.